Good morning. So today what we're going to do is look at building the build, and that's getting your sourdough starter ready for a bake. And to do that, we're going to take the mother and put it into a feed of flour and water and mix it all together and leave it for about 4 hours. So the first thing you need to do is take your active mother here, and what we're going to do, it's doing very well, it's bubbling away in there, and what we're going to do is take out about 2 tablespoons of that with a nice wet spoon and put it into our bowl. So about 1 and 2 and in it goes. We're going to add to that 200 grams of flour. And here it is measured out already. And to that we're going to add 200 grams of water, and we're going to stir that up and then leave it for 4 hours at room temperature, ready to go. Now room temperature is going to be about 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 18 to 24 degrees Celsius, and that's going to allow this just to make a nice fresh build. It's not going to double in size or do anything too exciting. It's just going to turn from this doughy mixture here into something which is going to be a little bit bubbly on the surface and ready to make our bread with. So let's leave it for 4 hours now. Well, 4 hours isn't quite up yet, but what I want to show you here is this is at about 3 hours. It's bubbling away quite nicely, just a few gentle bubbles on the surface. And what we're going to do is work out whether it's ready yet. Now, the way to test whether it's ready would be to do something called a float test. You take a glass of water like this, a pinch very gently of your starter, your build, and you drop it into the top and see if it floats. And there she goes. And you can see it's trying to float, but it just sinks there. So what we're going to do is wait for the full 4 hours and show you that at about the 4 hour mark, depending how warm your kitchen is, 4 to 5 hours, that it's going to pass the float test, having lots of carbon dioxide building up inside the build, and it's ready to go. Right, hello again. So it's just over 4 hours now. The build has been sitting out at room temperature, and as you can see again, it's got some good bubbles on the surface. It's looking pretty healthy there, and it looks like it's about ready to go. So what we're going to do is test it here. We're going to take a little teaspoon worth out of it there, drop it on the surface of the water, and as you can see now, it floats very nicely on the surface. No ambiguity, it's not dropping down, but it's sitting on the surface. It's full of carbon dioxide, it's active, it's ready to go, and this build is now ready for a sourdough bake.